it's Julian here with another video here, and where the mission is all about creating generational health and wealth. And I found an interesting article about naps of all things recently. It's about a week or so ago, and I thought it's not only a good example to talk about naps and sleep, but also to show to not take things by the headlines that you see, because in the world that we live in now, online media, you have to have something almost sensationalized to get clicks, because attention is the new currency in this world. So I'm going to set this up, and I want you, and let's take a look at this article here. Let's see here. Let's do let's go here. Here we go. And this article says that napping regularly is linked to high blood pressure and stroke. And this is from an article recently, or a research study recently, in the journal called Hypertension. I don't have that on the screen, but it's from Hypertension. And it was originally published in July 25th, 2022, right? Okay, so the thing interesting about this is that if you see the headline, it says napping regularly is linked to high blood pressure and stroke. And you would say, oh man, okay, I need to stop napping. It's obviously not good for me. But here's the thing. If you actually look inside the actual research study, you would quickly see that correlation does not equal causation. And I need to say that again, that correlation doesn't equal causation. Because in this study here, it was mostly middle-aged men. I took a few notes here. It was mostly middle-aged men. And these people, the greater percentage of the people inside this study here, they smoked, they consumed alcohol on a regular basis, they lower income, lower education, they were snoring, and they were also, their chronotype was misaligned, so meaning they were a late evening person. And all those things there, so you had the smoking, you had the daily alcohol consumption, you had the snoring, which could possibly be a sign of sleep apnea, and you had their circadian rhythm was misaligned. So you had all four factors right there that could easily be contributors to heart disease, to heart problems. Add in the fact that lower income and lower education as well, those can be factors as well. So you had all those things there, and those are all known contributors to heart problems. And also in this study here, what we talked about was that napping regularly is, this study looked at napping regularly. Let's go back to the screen, the solo screen here. Napping regularly, that's what the study looked at. But it did not look at the frequency. Oh, I'm sorry. Regularly napping was not studied, but frequency was. And so regular naps are like something like siesta, where it's known and planned and is still keeping you in the optimal circadian rhythm. Also, just to know correlation doesn't mean causation, is because think about this. If someone is having heart issues and they may already have blood pressure problems, an increase in blood pressure, or they might already have sleep problems at night, or they might take meds that causes drowsiness. So you do not know all of these things in there. So just going by the headline here would be doing a huge disservice to a lot of people here. Now, for the last portion of this, just to go back over this and just to show once again that a lot of headlines are sensationalized and a lot of headlines are meant to just get you to click. And sometimes they're not even about the subject itself. Let's talk about the benefits of napping. Now, sleep is, of course, one of the key cornerstone pillars before you get to the biohacking, before you get to the peptides, before you get to a lot of the fancy cool gadgets and tools, the limitless pill that so many people are searching for. Having sleep optimized is a key pillar. However, being entrepreneurs, being high performers, we're not going to always get that optimal amount of sleep. Some people even have newborns and the child's going to wake you up, so you're not going to get that sleep. Well, this is where naps come in. And There's a difference between taking a 20 to 30 minute nap and a difference between taking like a 2 hour nap. Those are completely two different things. What I'm recommending is to take like a 20 to 30 minute nap around midday if you need it. The reason why you want to keep it for 20 to 30 minutes is because we have a sleep cycle, and a sleep cycle is typically around 90 minutes or so. And as you get into those deeper stages of sleep, it's harder to wake out of, and that's why sometimes you feel groggier after you do that. Whereas if it's this 20 to 30 minute time frame is not going to allow you to get into that deep sleep stage, but you're still going to get some sort of sleep. It's just not that deep stage to where you're waking up drowsy and throwing off your circadian rhythm a little bit. Now, naps are great for people who are shift workers that have regular shifts. They're great for people who are late evening people. Maybe these are people who stay up a little later. Maybe people who are, there's a lot of content creators who do late night live streams. And so naps are good for those people. And naps are good for people who simply just do not get enough sleep at night or they need a boost throughout the day. And a couple of benefits for these people who take naps or just naps in general is that naps is going to help with your focus and alertness. Naps are also going to help with learning and working memory. And last but not least, naps is going to help burnout prevention. Just because running a business, starting a business, no matter what stage you're in, maybe you're working a side hustle in addition with your job, hoping to turn that side hustle into your main thing. No matter the case, energy is our most valuable currency. And sometimes at night, we do not get to fill up our phones, as use an analogy here to the greens. Maybe we wake up in the yellow, and this nap is going to help us stay in that yellow throughout the day, or it's going to help us to get to the green for a little bit and finish the day strong. So I hope this makes sense. And once again, correlation is not equal causation. So when you see these sensational headlines, do not buy the hype. Further investigate and look into a little more of the details. And over the last few years, that you've seen sensational headlines and they are remotely off. So do not fall for the clicks. And I hope this has been beneficial. Any questions, as always, you can always reach out to me at email julian@theartoffitnessatlife.com. And other than that, I will talk to you soon. Stay awesome, be limitless, and as always, never stop upgrading. Peace.